This podcast is made for you. Believe everything we say is true. 1722.
1722.
Welcome to 1722, where we talk shit about everything and we don't take shit from nobody.
We don't take shit from nobody at all.
We are back again. This is the first time that it's been just you and I. Well, I mean, now it's 1722.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of guests here lately, so it feels nice to be back. And it's our first time doing it just you and I with the lights, right? I think.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah,
all the other ones were with guests. Wow.
Because even the episode.
Yeah. The episode.
The episode?
Yeah.
We didn't even have the lights for that one.
Mm-mm. No, we didn't need them.
Yeah.
No.
And that was, I think, the last one you and I did.
Yeah.
The unreleased episode.
Mm-hmm. And I don't see that one coming out anytime soon.
Me either.
Because it is not great.
No, I don't feel strongly about it, and that's why it wasn't released.
Yeah. If we get a Patreon or something where we start making money, then I'll release it if we have to.
Yeah, it would be pure desperation to release that son of a bitch.
Yeah. Out of like if we both got kids on the way and they're both delivering on the same day when the podcast's supposed to release.
Right.
Put that shit out there and move on.
Yeah. If I lose a leg to diabetes, then I'll go ahead and release that episode.
It just chops right off. And you gotta be like, well, I gotta put this one out right now.
Yeah.
And you just put that shit out.
Right. When I've got a catheter and shit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When I'm like, my laptop, I can't get to it. And they'll be like, Austin, that one's already there. Go ahead, release it.
And I have to go through, and I'm like, okay, this one. And then it's the third episode. I'm like, okay, we go. It's the 14th episode. I'm like, fuck, which one is it? Because I have no clue what any of that fucking shit is on there at all.
Yeah, even worse, I was going to say, is that none of it's edited, so that would be absolutely terrible.
Oh, so you just hear, shh. Oh, okay, so you guys ready to do this podcast? Okay, I guess. It's not going to be really good tonight, though, but let's do it, because that's really how it felt. That's the only one, I think.
Yeah, well, we did it during the day.
Yeah, it was 10 a.m.?
It's the only one we've filmed during the day, and there's a reason why it didn't go good, I think.
I think if we did it at like noon, I'm telling you, it would be good. You wake up, you eat, you'd watch some TV shows.
And then if we were off that day, if we would have recorded on a Sunday, we would have been fine.
Oh,
but I was having to go into work, and I think that played into a factor where I was
I was off, so I was just like,
not.
hell yeah, let's just do it. But I understand that. That makes sense. Because if you're going into work, you're not wanting to do podcasts. You're just wanting to fucking relax before work. 100%. You're not wanting to do shit. Right. Anyone that's wanting to, like... I don't see how people want to do multiple errands before they go to work.
No, I mean, I don't mind. I'll do it.
I
will podcast.
Yeah. Oh,
before
podcast,
work.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I just... they can't all be winners, and they can't all click, and that was one of those days.
And that's one that you'll expect later.
I kind of skipped over it, but first time all three of us are doing this podcast at 1722. Tyus back recording, sound engineering.
Yes, sir, I am back. If you're wondering why I have this sunglasses on, one, you can tell by the way I fucked that sentence up. I've had a little bit to drink. Number two, these lights. That is all. I'm happy to be back.
They're glaring.
They're glaring. Hell, I appreciate these lights, but
it's hard for me to look at the camera because I got this motherfucker.
Yeah, and
it's just right here in my face.
I'm real glad that we record podcasts like this way, where I just have to look.
Yeah, we have.
Because if you guys were over there, I would still be like.
Yeah, I could not. No way. We have like a backwards J right now. Oh, we got a fish hook kinda in a way. It's like one, and then it kind of loops to Tyus. That's good.
A V or the flying V.
Oh, hey! Shout out Mighty Ducks.
We did it already.
Sorry. All right, so I guess fuck it. Huh?
3 minutes in.
3 minutes. Oh, okay.
You almost made it to 4.
Okay, so we just fuck it. So we try to go on this episode because me and Blake have realized like we talk a whole lot of shit about nostalgia shit and all that shit, right?
Can we count that one real quick? I'm sorry to interrupt and we'll go into it now because now you started. You opened up the can of worms. Shout out the 90s Disney movie. Yeah. No, but technically, we made a reference.
Oh, I thought you said no references.
But I thought we were talking about like actually going into like talking about the movies.
Oh, we still do references and shit. Okay, that's fine.
No, references.
That's going to be hard for me.
No, we live and die by that shit. That's different.
Everybody references. Like, hey, I love strawberries. Hey, you're referencing strawberries, motherfucker.
Right.
So, like, so.
And if it perfectly describes, in that situation.
Yeah.
I think it was okay. We'll let it pass, but still go ahead and explain.
Thank you for the pass. But, so we realized that we've been talking about a whole lot of this nostalgia shit. Okay? And so it's been a lot about TV, movies. Be like, hey, what's your favorite dish? What's your favorite that? Right? Makes me look fucking disgusting. Okay? I hate it. Right? So I just told Blake, I was like, I don't want to do that shit anymore. And here we are. And so far we made it 3 minutes in, and we already made a nostalgic reference.
We mission failed.
Yeah. So, but I mean, they say you get better at, 60 podcast episodes, and we're almost there.
Right.
We're about 14 away.
See, here's the thing, is that we know that we have a problem.
Yeah.
And we're trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it starts, right?
Yeah, we need to go to PA.
So now we need to figure out how to transition.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, I'm going to transition right now.
All right.
Okay. As you both know, I would say, I'm not what you would call a liar because I can't physically do it.
Yeah.
Right?
I was talking about that earlier to some folks at work. I just can't do it. It eats me up alive on the inside to just lie. And even if I did slightly lie to somebody, there would be way more harder truth there to where they know that I was lying to them.
Right.
So it's like I never even lied to you in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, most of the time, I just naturally just tell the truth. It's not even like a conscious, you know what I'm trying to say, and it's driving me crazy. Conscious?
Yeah, Constantine.
Effort.
Yeah.
Okay. To not do it, it's just I naturally tell the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, today I found myself lying, and for no reason, no benefit, no nothing.
Yeah. Now you know my everyday life.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So our boss walks up to me today.
I had a feeling that's where this was going. I didn't hear any of it, but okay, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's like, Blake, I got this video that I saved, and I want you to see it. And I was like, okay. So I paused my music, and I'm watching it, right?
Yeah.
And it's the what the fuck is up Denny's video.
Oh my god!
Which, I mean, who doesn't love that video? It's an absolute classic. I'll laugh every time.
Yeah.
I wish I was performing that show.
Yeah, shout out 2018 though. So.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
Don't tell me that you act like you've never seen it before.
Exactly.
Oh my god!
And I don't know why.
Why?
Exactly.
Dude,
so how'd you react then?
Yeah, come on.
He was like, "Have you seen this before?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And I was like, "Why did I do that?"
You see how low quality that video is?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, "Why did I do that?"
I don't even know why he believed you.
Yeah, exactly. So how'd you do it though? Like, walk me through it. How'd you exactly do it?
He was like, "You've never seen that before?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And he was like, "Dude, it's been out for a while." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I'm just like acting clueless. I didn't go further with the lie. I just pretended that I never seen it.
Yeah.
And I don't really know why. Mm-hmm. Because to be honest with you, I hate when I'm showing somebody something and they've seen it the entire time
and they fake
and
it.
They don't tell me that until the end. And it's like, well, then why did we just sit here and watch this
Marlo tells
video
me, but he
together
still
again?
watches it, so I'll give him a shout out for that.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have to watch, and I'll damn near want to take it away from him, but he still watches it every time.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like, I don't know why I did it, but I had to get it off my chest, I guess.
But I mean, I say I can't lie, but I would say about 95% of the day I lie because it's just normal shit. Like if someone at work or the store, right? I mean, how many times do I walk out of the store on the cell phone? That's a lie. I walk out of the store. The other day I did it. There was the Salvation Army ringing, and I pulled up my phone and I was like, "Yeah, Nancy, I'll be home in a minute. Okay, I got the milk, I got the eggs. I'll be home." Right? And then if there's Girl Scouts or like a church, they'll be like talking to me or whatever, and I'll be like, "Yeah. Okay, I'm on my way. I'm sorry, I'm late for work."
You're not fucking with the Girl Scouts?
No, I don't have money.
Oh, damn.
I don't have money. And if I say no, then they do the.
I would tag along all day long.
I don't have no money at that point. So that's why I gotta do that shit.
Man,
yeah. So is it that you don't like the cookies, or you just don't have the money for them?
I don't have the money.
Oh, okay.
I've never had the money to do it. So, and I don't like the interaction. So I just like
Yeah, I feel that. I don't keep cash on me either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, I would fuck with them all day long if I did.
I think they're great. Though. And then you were there. We went to a Walmart one time.
I'm laughing. I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
And I came and we were walking up and it was a Christian military veteran thing, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't say anything. We were walking.
It was
in.
not only just veterans. Actually, I'm real quick.
Yeah.
It was veterans.
Ass to mouth.
Oh, veterans that also were sober.
Yeah.
Remember? It was people that were at one time in the army and then got out and got fucked up and are now sober.
Yeah.
And I don't really know what they were panhandling for, because it's like, isn't the job done already? I don't
They were
understand
out.
that.
So what you're saying is like they got on some shit?
No, they were like a Girl Scout, but they had like T-shirts and Bibles and all that shit out.
Maybe we're talking about something completely different.
Yes, we are.
But I think he definitely is.
You're not talking about the old dude?
No.
Oh.
So he was talking about vets.
Yeah, I'm talking about vets. Multiple vets.
Veterans.
Old vets.
Old vets. No. Just vets. Right? Okay, anyway, let me just move.
To me, veterans aren't veterans if they're not old.
They're veterans either way.
Older.
But
So when he said
I'm sorry if I'm
veteran,
offending any veterans, because I know there are some veterans that
are young
aren't.
and shit.
Yeah, right. But
That's
you know what I'm saying?
saying.
To me, that's always been my definition, and I'm sorry.
Shout out Mike.
That's wrong.
Yeah, shout out I have friends.
Yeah. Shout out, I got friends.
And they're in the army.
Yeah.
A couple of them.
In the army now.
So they're veterans, but honestly, I don't think of them like that. I think you have to be 60 or above to be a veteran.
You got one of those. Wait, hold on. You got one of those fucking black hats with the medals on it.
100%.
You gotta show me your ID. And
Yeah.
It's gotta be like hologram.
And then you walk up to a phrase and you're like, "Do I got that discount?" Okay, cool. And then you walk away because there's always those motherfuckers. They're good though. You gotta give it to them.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, thank you for your troopness.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with them.
If they come
I'm
with
just
a
saying
cane,
I
I'm gonna
wouldn't
give
have
it to them off the rip.
Yeah, I remember when I came in with a cane, he gave me a free burger.
So you walk up to a veteran in her 30s.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, good for you. Before we even go in, progressive. Good for you. You see that? Man. So, what's the bet?
So I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of have a topic, but it's completely off the rails. But I don't even know how to segue into that.
Well, real quick, can I talk about
Definitely.
what I was trying to talk about?
This is y'all's show. Rock out.
But I'm very interested. I just got to get this off my chest now.
I also have something to talk about.
So, I thought you were talking about the guys that were...
Oh, I didn't even finish my fucking story.
That's what I'm saying. Get back to that shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
All right, so stop
God.
fucking talking, man. Okay, so, right? Veterans.
Yeah.
Outside of a Walmart like a Girl Scout, right? They got crosses, they got a big banner. I don't remember what it said, okay? But it had T-shirts and all that stuff with crosses, and they had Bibles out, and they had a petition, okay? Me and Blake are walking out, and it's an old dude in a wheelchair and a young guy with, like, I don't remember if he had no finger. He had no something. No appendage or no limb. I can't remember which one it was.
He had a handicap.
He had a handicap. Shout out handicaps. And so I'm going out there, right? And again, I don't got money. And I'm not going to listen to a story because I know you're going to make me entice, and then I'm going to have to break you down. So I might as well just move past it, rip the Band-Aid off, right? That's my mood. Rip the Band-Aid off. Yeah, you know. And so I'm going out there, and the dude's like, hey, brother, we vets, we go to the church over here, and we were just looking for a little support. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm an extreme atheist, so I don't support this. And then I'm just like walking past, and then Blake's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then I realized what I said, and I was like, oh fuck. Like, because it was such an impulse thing. Like, just, okay, I'm like...
I feel like
right?
that's the definition of selective hearing. Because you heard church, and that was the only thing that mattered, really.
Right. Yeah. And I just moved right past.
I was like, you can say no without having to give them aggressive belief.
You had to shit on them.
Right. Just be like, no thanks, keep moving.
Because honestly, they can shit on anytime anybody walks past them.
Yeah.
That's right. And I didn't want to... But I feel like it'd be worse if I wait. Because, again, you know how they are. Everyone that does it, they tell a 30, 40-minute story.
Right.
But I don't want at the end of that story, they're like, so do you want to sign up? What's your email? You want to buy merch?
That's what I'm saying. Just tell them no thanks.
I'm sure they
You don't
understand.
have to go
they're
into
they're in their position because they have it hard. So if you have it hard, I mean, it's not too much of a difference. It's just levels to this shit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. There is levels.
Yeah.
Shit, I never. See, you know,
That's
you
how
learn
I
shit.
feel. I feel like. I mean, like if I'm understanding to like you being out here, I feel like if I walk past you or whatever, and you see I didn't come out with too much, or if I came out with a lot, you know, like like I didn't have it.
Also, I feel like if I'm setting up outside of Walmart, getting a table and some chairs, I'm gonna expect a lot of no's and no thank yous and fuck yous and
There's
whatever.
there's a lot in and out of trash.
People like actually giving it attention.
Yeah.
Is way more rare for sure.
Really?
Definitely.
See, you know how I am. I don't
Most
like.
Most people are like, no thanks.
Okay, so you don't really know this about me, because you know me pretty well, but I don't like rejection, but in very specific ways, like no thanks, right? Or I can't handle that right now.
You don't like no thank you?
No thank you, none of that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm doing that, and if someone's like, yeah, fuck off, or if they're like, get the fuck out of here, then I'm like, okay, cool, okay, awesome.
But
right? But
still did that though.
I know, but I'm saying if I'm that guy, hold on, if I'm the dude sitting there, I could handle that instead of 50 people like, no thank you, because those people are the ones that have money. How I did it, you know that motherfucker does not have money at all. If someone's just, no thank you, but they got a fucking 2 carts full of groceries, they got stuff to spare. But if a dude comes out with a box of Q-tips,
honestly,
and he's
I'd be like, yeah, this guy may or may not have money, but I know for a fact he doesn't have much of a brain.
Wow, you went there. You went there. Wow, okay. You see how he treats me?
It would just drive me up a wall if I was to be off the generous heart and throw a $20 bill and you just be like, okay, let me pack up shop and pick this whole table up and get out of here. I would be ready to fight and get my $20 back. I would just be honest with you. Like, that's why I don't give panhandlers on the street money. Because it's
panhandlers is way different from this.
If I gave you money, well, yeah, you're right.
I don't fuck with panhandlers, I'm sorry.
Random people money, but in the same way that I don't understand why I lied, I don't understand why I do it. I think I get so awkward.
Mm-hmm.
I feel so awkward and feel like pressure for whatever reason. I'm just like, get away from me.
Yeah,
here's some money. Like,
I know I don't even
want to deal with that.
You guys are gonna find out a whole lot about this podcast. I took 2 shots. Shout out shots. But after, but there was one time that a dude came up to me and he was like, I'm not gonna describe the guy, but he was a little homie. He was a little homie, not like a best friend, but a little homeless. And so he came up to me. He was like, I don't got food. I don't have any food, and I'm hungry, right?
He came at you like that, with that tone?
Yeah, I swear to God. It was in...
with the SpongeBob food, water.
Water. He came with that at me and Mom in Walmart. And so I literally have money in my hand, and I'm just like, yeah, sorry, I don't have money.
Yeah.
And then he's like... And he just looks at me. He's like, "Oh, okay," and then walks away. And then I'm like, and I look at Mom, and she's like, "I mean, that is our last bit of money." And I was like, "Okay." I feel validated. Okay, thank God.
If you said anything else, I would have just finished the sentence.
Yeah.
To give you.
Yeah. I need you guys. See, that's what I'm talking about. Because to me, there's nothing bad with what I said, because I knew what was the reasoning, but he doesn't,
Walmart,
obviously.
I would offer him some advice.
Parking lot, by the way.
Because I used to do this when I was in high school. Bro, just get your ass a donut and walk around and look around like you're shopping and eat the fucking donut.
What? Oh, wait,
That's
I see
brilliant.
what you mean.
Yeah.
At first, I was like, well, okay, but yeah.
They used to have the donuts right there, whatever. And me and my high school buddies, we used to just walk in there fucking around, not doing shit, just walking around not doing nothing. So I'm saying, like, we just get a donut like we're gonna pay for it, and then just walk through the aisles and then just eat that shit, and never pay for nothing. So if you're homeless out there and you just happen to stumble across this podcast, free game, baby.
Yeah. That 5-figure discount.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Yes, allegedly.
Speaking of stealing, I'm the only person I know that's ever stolen from a homeless person.
You are fucking dirty.
Oh my God. I thought I was bad.
So I So I'm walking into Speedway one day to get I can't remember if I was getting gas or cigarettes. I think I was getting gas.
Yeah.
And there was a homeless dude out there, and he was like, can I give you this to get me cigarettes? I don't have an ID. And I was like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Right? And, the homeless guy, though, he had a 20. So, without thinking about it.
I remember you telling me this.
Wait, he doesn't have an ID. He doesn't have an ID. How young is this guy?
He's probably like, he's older than me, but not like super old.
Oh shit! Okay, sorry.
This isn't so bad though. This isn't so bad of a story. It's literally,
but you can still go finish it.
Yeah. And so I say, so I go in.
Yeah.
I pay for it. But without thinking about it, I just throw the 20 on the cigarettes and whatever's left, put in the gas tank.
On your gas.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I give the guy cigarettes, and he's like, Don't I have change? And I was like, yeah, I put the rest of my gas tank. Thanks, man. And he watched me fill up my gas tank.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm gonna go and
Oh my god!
Oh my god! I forgot all about that shit. Yo, that's a bad day.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
I hope he's doing better.
Satan will be seeing you soon. Oh my god, man!
I honestly kind of forgot about it until we started talking.
I know, shit.
Yo,
That's fucking nuts. I mean, because you have to think like, how often would he get the change back though? Because you said that you're getting gas.
Right.
honestly, he should have been blessed to get the favor. I don't think he would have got the favor
Yeah,
out of four times.
I kind of expected him to be. I'm like, I've seen bum fights.
Yeah.
Like,
Bum fights
that
06.
what this is about to be.
MTV2. Yeah.
I'm going to get stabbed in the neck with a dirty needle or something.
Kimbo Slice comes out, beats your fucking ass.
Oh man. Stay
But
away
it
from the
really
speedways.
wasn't intentional. It was
Yeah.
just like, I also smoked cigarettes, and that's what I always did. I went in there and got gas and cigarettes, so it was just like a habit thing.
Yeah.
And I guess I could have just given him what I had in my wallet, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that either.
I mean, he got something out of the exchange.
Yeah,
he
you
got a
win
pack.
some, you lose some, and he got both in that exchange. So
It's a dog eat dog world. So I mean,
next time, be better. Go in the store with him.
Yeah.
I should have been like, that's interest, pal.
Yeah. Well, I guess I technically have two things, but I will start with one. So
I don't know why I'm fucking laughing already. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
So I thought of it when I was working today. Okay. Do you remember the initials HL?
Okay, I'm about to blow your goddamn mind. Okay, can I tell you why real quick, and then you can go into what it means?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I dropped you off at work yesterday,
Yeah.
I took 3 games to the post office to sell online.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of those being Half-Life 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And on the package, so I knew which one it was, I was writing the initials so that way I knew what QR code to get. And I wrote HL on there for Half-Life 2. And then I thought about exactly what you're talking about for the first time in like 15 years.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. It's so goddamn cringy, man.
It is.
It's so cringy.
But it's your story. So
It's my story. So, if you got a story it. So, when I was younger, as most young men, young men have crushes. Right, we're mature. Yeah, tons. You want to fuck everything, right? But I was like, what'd you say? Like 13, 14, probably somewhere in there. And there was this girl in my church who still to this day is one of the hottest women walking. Right?
I think I've heard you talk about it.
Yeah. And so us as younger, not Blake, because he was already older, so he wasn't a part of this. But me and the other kids.
What are you saying? Blake's been out forever?
No, like he was 18. And she was like 14. So like that's what I'm saying. Like,
Okay, so we're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Okay, and so me and all the younger dudes, right? They would be like, dude, do you see how attractive she is, right? I'm just gonna say her name, right? It's just the first name, right?
Yeah, don't though.
I shouldn't. Not the first name.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Give me
okay,
a code name that's kind of close, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not like I know her anyways.
Yeah, I'll just say Traitlin.
Oh my.
There we go. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My
Well,
hat falls off.
bam.
Okay.
Register.
There you go. Right.
Yep.
And so this dude comes up to me, and he's got a white notebook, like what you get in school, right?
A white notebook. Oh, okay.
Like a sketchbook, right?
I got you.
And so in the we're talking about, because he's like, man, I fucking love her. I'm gonna marry her one day. I can't wait. She's so fucking he didn't cuss.
But he ain't talk to her ever.
He didn't talk to her.
Oh,
None of
okay.
us ever talked to her.
Alright.
Okay, none of us ever talked to her.
I hate manifesting.
Yeah. And so he opens up his sketchbook, and all over this page is HL, right? And I'm like, what is this? And he's like, dude, you didn't realize? It's the most attractive thing about her. And I was like, what? And he was like, hot legs. And I was like, hot legs. And she was standing like 20, 30 feet away from me, right? Like behind me. And so he's like, look. And so like I'm looking, and I like look down at her legs, and I'm like, I mean, they're legs, right? And so he's like, no, man, she's got hot legs. Don't you see? That's why I wrote it so many times. And I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. All right. I mean, I don't see it, right? And then so this is what kicks it off.
Is she tall?
No, she's not tall. It was just like thick legs, right? Not like thick like fat, but like just meaty, right? Athletic, let's say that, right?
Cool.
Okay. And so he gets to a point where he doesn't even reference her as her name.
He just calls her hot legs?
He just calls her hot legs.
I ain't gonna lie, kind of sick.
Yeah.
And honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you.
What?
Just him writing HL a whole bunch in a sketch pad doesn't seem so weird to me today.
Yeah.
Because, like, people really wouldn't do that these days.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe the psychopaths would.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it was kind of like.
But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? It's before phone type
my
shit.
only thing was like, you've
Never. Now it's probably just in people's phones.
Yeah.
you've never spoken to her.
Yeah.
So to write all that, it's like, but hey, to each their own, because I obviously had a huge crush on her too.
Crush.
Yeah, it's a young
But
crush. Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it is weird to just be
It
like
is
HL, HL.
Yeah, and
hot
then-
legs.
And
Like,
then for her to be like
Hot legs.
and then for her to be like walking around, and then like she'll be like, "You all going out to eat with us?" And then he'll be like, "Yeah, where are you going out?" Hot legs. And then he'll say her name, like literally.
yeah, you should ask them what he had for dinner.
Oh damn! I should have. Oh, that is a missed fucking opportunity. But yeah, I thought about that at work today, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
That's weird that we
so
both
fucking
had that moment just a day
that's
apart.
crazy. Oh my god! So yeah, what was the thing you wanted to talk
Shout
about?
out pastors' daughters.
Yeah, okay. Shout out pastors' daughters.
I can't relate. I can't relate. I went to church, but hell, there was no pastor's daughters there. None.
You fucking asshole.
But hey, I wish I would have went to y'all's church though. I mean, hell, I probably would have took one out of the church.
1,000%.
But yeah, I mean, I was on my DS,
Yeah.
and there was no preacher's daughters there.
No preacher's daughters. If you ever seen that movie, you'll know what we talk about.
Saved.
Mandy Moore. Yeah, I got saved once.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
I have not yet,
I haven't.
but I will. Maybe this year because kind of a weird year already.
No better time to get saved.
No better year than 2022 to get saved.
I'm sorry. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Okay.
Heard?
There we go.
Amen. Heard.
Okay, but no. For real, I mean, hell, I thought I wasn't going to make it on the first day of this year, so I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to get right a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll move on to the next topic.
Actually, no, I want to stay on that now because I'm curious. What were you taught, or what do you believe is considered being saved?
Ooh, that's good. I never thought about that.
I really honestly cannot tell you. Because I was like 10 and I haven't been to church since my grandma passed. So that was, like when I was 10 or whatever. But as far as I'm concerned, to me, what I took in whenever I was little was pretty much somebody accepting that they wanted to be saved or whatever. And then, you know what I'm saying, they go through that little water ritual and after that. But, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't too much.
Water ritual? Do you mean a baptism?
The baptism. You know what I'm saying? You know, yes. I knew that.
When the pastor and his daughter go swimming.
You know what I'm saying? But I thought I was supposed to bring us into, you know what I'm saying, like technical terms for you as far as much as I know as what it means to me. But yeah, that's about it.
Oh wait. So were you it was a water ritual?
I mean,
it was a whole bunch of wade in the water. So, you know what I'm saying?
Am I allowed to sing that? I want to sing it.
I don't fucking know, but you know, but yeah, baptism, same shit. You're right though.
Oh,
I just yeah.
Because when you say ritual, I'm thinking like sacrifice. You got a goat and a knife.
I'm sorry, I played too much Yu-Gi-Oh.
Like a seance.
Ritual spells.
Yeah. The shadow realm.
Magic rituals. I'm sorry. But yes, baptism.
We were taught though that you have to ask the Lord into your heart.
Yep.
Which is basically the same, like accepting it, right?
But you have to do it while you step 3 steps to the left.
I was only in the church on Sundays, and even then I wasn't attentive. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really.
I felt like we were at church every day of the week.
It was.
That's where we're different with that, because
we had 2 services on Sunday.
Real quick though, baptism was technically a part of it as well.
Yeah.
The only difference is a lot of people believe that when you are saved, you're saved for your whole life. But we were taught that if you leave church and you go out and sin and stuff, then you have to redo it all over again.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that much. So. Yeah. I just figured that's how it went. That's why I was like, I mean, until I was really ready to like chill out. I mean, I wouldn't do that shit anyway. So it's like hypocritical in a way.
I've been baptized one time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm not making fun at all.
Yeah.
I've just never heard it called water ritual. And
I would never call it that, but I was just in the middle of explaining. So let's just clear it up there.
I remember.
But put an LOL in the comments for that and put the timestamp. I'm sorry.
Really, the name of the episode.
Yeah. The water ritual.
Jesus Christ.
And Patrick Ewing.
I didn't mean to say that. Oh man, I can't get away from it. We gotta check. Whoa, that's crazy. Man.
Hey, but you can't deny that shit's not fun though.
Yeah. I guess so. I wouldn't do it again.
I won't even lie. I know it's quirky and cringy as fuck, but I do it at work. If someone's like walking by, they're like, Jesus Christ, I'll be like, Patrick Ewing.
That's why it's a good thing I don't have Facebook anymore.
I swear to God.
Because I wouldn't share it there. I wouldn't share this podcast there.
Why?
They would jump my head.
Oh my God.
They would jump my head about if I even shared this episode. Yo.
You got to.
But I don't have Facebook, but I will.
On
other platforms.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Facebook is primarily an older crowd now.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
So I don't think it matters that much.
I literally got Facebook back for like a day and a half, and then I deleted it again.
Yeah.
I just cannot do that shit.
Yeah, I'm not offended by you not sharing it on Facebook.
Yeah.
But yeah, not Facebook, but everywhere else, yes, for sure.
Okay,
you can count on me.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to acknowledge, if you are listening or following it on YouTube, feel free actually only comment on YouTube, because that's what's going to help us in liking it and stuff, right?
True.
Yeah, say what your favorite part was. If a part really made you laugh, I mean, if you just put an LOL, I mean, that'd be fine. You ain't gotta even specify. It's just interaction.
Timestamp it.
Yeah, timestamp it.
Yeah, so
I just really
interaction
want
in general.
Fan interaction, to be honest with everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I just wanted to say real quick. Do you remember my baptismal? And I lost it.
You thought they was trying to kill you?
Huh?
You thought they was trying to kill you?
No, I was just angry.
Yeah,
I can't stand water.
I can't. I don't like water in my ears, and I don't like the sound of being underwater. It's you can throw a frog at me before doing that to me. And I like if it's on a movie, I'll mute it. If it's that stuff, I will mute that shit immediately. Because I can't handle it.
Into a complete.
I ain't went swimming in forever, but that's kind of like one of the sounds I love. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Like Far Cry, you dump it in the water, right? And then it's like, can't do it. I turn it all the way fucking down because it literally, my anxiety, I feel it like creeping up my body, and then I'm like, and I just turn that down. I'm like, okay, because I don't like drowning. Obviously, that's where that must come from, right?
Yeah.
So don't drown me. But so when I got baptized, I was 8 or 9, and I didn't know that I was going to.
Did we get baptized the same day?
That I don't remember, actually.
I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
far, at least.
I don't remember who went first or anything, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. No one told me.
That you were getting baptized?
Yeah, no one told me.
Oh.
Mom woke me up that day, and she was like, hey, you're getting baptized today. She had my clothes ready, like, in bags, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So we go to church, and then as everyone else went to, that church, underneath the instruments, the stage, you pull up this humongous door, and then it's just a fucking bucket, like a tub underneath all that. So it's like grimy and shit, right? But the water's clear, but it looks disgusting, right? And so I'm like, oh, I'm doing this? Like, today? And my mom's like, yeah, obviously you are. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not doing this today. And she's like, you're getting baptized today. And I literally said, okay, you'll see. You'll see. And she was like, what's that supposed to mean? I was like, you'll see. And she was like, okay. And so I remember, like, I went through the whole service steaming, angry as fuck. She spanked me, whooped me. She was like all that stuff, right? And I was like, I'm crying, but you'll see what happens when I get baptized. You'll see, And so it fucking happens. It finally comes, and they're like, Austin, it is your turn to be baptized. You may come down, right? And so
come on down.
Come on down. And so I'm going down there.
The tide is right.
Oh, fuck. I like that. The tide is right. And so the pastor is like, saying the shit. He has the thing, like, near my mouth, right? And he's about to do it. And so, like, I have his arm, like, clenched with my nails. Like, so fucking tight. Like, I'm almost called a white knuckler. Like, my knuckles were white as hell, right? And so he's like, you really don't want to do this? I was like, yeah, get this over with. Get this over with right now. And so he was like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be baptized, right? So I took his hand, moved it down, went, yeah, all right, so let's just do this. And I started walking up the steps. And he's like, no, you can't do that. It's not considered a baptized. And I literally was like, I'm more holier than you. Okay?
But what does it say if he knew that you didn't want to do it and he still was going to proceed with it?
Yeah, exactly.
If he knew that time wasn't right.
Yeah. And so he, like, forces me. And that's when I was like, oh, well, it's game on at this point. So he takes my face, and he, like, takes my head and just, tries putting me in the water. And I'm like, no, right? And I'm like, just, no. And then he's like, my son and the Holy, like, no, not the whole, I don't like this. Right? And I'm, like, coming up doing all that. And they're like, you have to just calm down. Like, I'm not calm. No, I'm not calm. And, like, I'm losing it. And Blake starts to, like, just lose. Him and Jake are laughing, right? Just laughing their asses off. Mom's like, you have to calm down. Each time I go underwater, I come back up, and I'm like, I'm so sick of this. I'm so sick of this. And then he just stops. Because he's like, okay, all right, you've been baptized enough. All right, get the next guy in here.
They still give you an applause?
Yeah, they still give me applause. And everyone was like, Austin, it's okay. And I was like, yeah, it's not okay. All of you are either taking me out to McDonald's or Mexican after this. And I remember Mom was like, we don't have the money. And I remember going to the fucking, like, where you dry off. And I was like, well, someone's taking me somewhere. I was like, you all forced me to do this today. And I was like, it's your fault. It's not my fault. That's your fault. So, yeah. But, yeah. I don't like being forced to do things. I guess the moral of the story.
I don't know anyone that does, really, right?
Yeah. Probably.
I mean, I can't. I mean,
S&M.
who would?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe sexually. Sure.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah. No. Not forced.
No, BDSM. They do that shit. That's what I'm saying. It's legal there.
Consensual forcing.
Yeah, Amsterdam. You'll see.
But other than that, I don't think anyone likes being told what to do. Right.
Yeah, I guess not. Revolutions.
Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe they do because the military. That's kind of the whole point.
Gang members. CEO, corporate owners. Yeah. They're getting told what to do by people higher up.
Right.
We get told by people
everyone's getting told what to do because they have to for money.
Yeah.
It's just about how you tell me what to do.
The tone, the aggressiveness.
I don't mind being told what to do. Just
yeah, exactly. If I'm
say
like,
it right.
And I don't like when you're
if it's against my will,
the forcing feels like I also have no other option.
Yeah.
Then I just get angry about it.
Same.
Yeah. No, fuck no. I don't like that shit either.
But it kind of goes in the same hand with somebody asking me to do something like immediately, because it's like you want to like control me to do something in that moment when you know I'm doing something else.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that's another thing.
But yeah, I mean, at work is different. Like I said.
Oh well, yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's work.
I mean, you have to because you're making money.
I'm still gonna bitch about it, but like I've said 1,000 times, I'll bitch all day, but I'm still gonna get it done before you even come back to ask me about it. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why when people are at work or anything, it's like, damn, Austin, you complain. It's like, yeah, but if I don't complain, it's going to take me way, way longer to get through this. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but if I'm not complaining the whole time, like mentally or just verbally under my breath, I'm just going to be like, oh, shit. Holy fuck.
Damn. I think...
yeah, go ahead.
The current place that we're at is the only place...
Mm-hmm.
Well, Cambridge, I guess we can say.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it before.
John's been on here, so
yeah.
Fuck it. Cambridge is the only restaurant I think I've ever worked at where there isn't complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know about...
Unless it's just from the customers.
I don't know about front of house, because I'm not up there.
I've
but
heard
in the kitchen, it doesn't happen too much, and it's weird.
The only complaints I hear are from, like, people talking about how the customers are rude, or if the customers are like, I didn't get this or this. Like, that's all I hear, but not about the workplace.
Like, no one's ever walking around like, fuck this. It's usually just you.
Oh, yeah, it's just 100%.
And then, like, sometimes me to you. Yeah. But, like, not in general.
No.
I don't know, it's weird. Most kitchens, everyone's, like, angry all the time.
Throwing shit.
If they're not angry, they just enjoy being extremely sarcastic or snide.
Yeah.
And it's just weird that it doesn't happen there.
It's never.
But also, it's
a younger crowd.
Yeah, I don't know.
Most of them are younger. That's what's weird about, like, I've realized that nowadays. Like, now that I'm, turning 25. But I realized that people who are, like, in their 50s and 60s, they're, like, somewhat more progressive. Mm-hmm. But you're going to have to get past that demographic if you want to have, like, a better world.
Right.
And I know that's fucked up. But if you really pay attention, do you ever see a customer or someone who's bitching and fighting more than an older person? That's more racist than an older person, a bigot.
I don't know. I mean,
it happens, but
I don't know why, but older people love me for some odd reason. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I deal with their bitchiness because I feel like the way that I am right now, like for most of the time, on like eternally, like for like I'm like grumpy as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So it's like I don't know. Maybe it could be showcased a little bit later on in life, but I don't know. So I would hope somebody would be understanding to me. So,
but that's true. Mm-hmm. But I would say with older people, I guess I expect it for them to be rude. So like it doesn't bother me really. It's just like they're old. But if a young person is acting like an old person,
yes, oh my god,
that's just the worst.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm saying it seems like.
Do you feel that it's validated if they've been through some shit in their life? That like I guess I don't know, or that makes them feel like they've been around the block.
Most of them that are older in constant pain, like I think about that kind of thing. I don't like just let them have their food.
I don't know because
I've been trying to think about it from both sides. Sometimes I don't know why, because like most of the time I'll be like fuck everybody, but like
can I explain why? Right, when I worked at Little Caesars, I would have that woman that you already know where I'm going. She had cancer, right, and I don't know what happened to her. I'm sorry if anything did. Okay. But she would come in multiple times and be like, I have cancer. Can I get free pizza? And she would ride in like a very, very nice car. Very nice person, very nice clothes. You can't leave with that
sentence first, though.
And she's like, I have cancer. Can I have pizza?
Cancer?
Yeah, exactly.
Like you already come off entitled.
And she didn't have hair. She had like the bandana. She didn't have eyebrows. So like clearly either she shaved it or she just really did have cancer. I don't know. I'm not in her life, right? But that's the reason for Little Caesars, because I had so many people pulling that shit. that when it comes to jobs now or people now, it's hard for me to trust it because they would try to pull that shit on me all the time, and then you'd see in the parking lot they just become the opposite of what they were just doing, you know? And that shit gets to you. Like, how many times we see people like, oh, my kids, and then they get in the car, and then it's just no one in the car.
Yeah.
Like, we would see that fucking shit. So when, like, I'd work at Freddy's or even at Cambridge when people are talking to me, I'm just kind of like, yep, yep, cool. Like, I don't even try to believe it. I just get through it, you know, not with employees, but like customers mainly, just because, well, I don't work up front really, but it has happened. When I've been on break, people have asked me if I could get free food for them, and I'm like, I'm the dishwasher, so I mean, you're shit out of luck on that one.
I mean, I guess what I'm saying is with old people, it's
Ass to
just
mouth.
like, it's like I understand, like I don't understand it, like I don't think it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, to be an asshole is wrong no matter what.
Yeah, it's not a
but I guess just
age
over
thing,
time, I guess I've just accepted it because I'm like, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So there's not anything I can do to change
I never thought
it.
about that.
But
Yeah.
with young people, I'm like, motherfucker, it's like you wouldn't like this shit if it was happening to you. Like, and we're the same age. Get this bullshit out of here.
So it's like, you know better.
Right.
With an older person, it's like, okay, right?
Right.
That's what you're saying. Okay.
And
I
they
get
also
that.
came from a very different time. Like, I don't know. I guess I've just accepted that, like, old people are stuck in their ways. That, like, you can't expect them to be progressive.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like they've done their time.
Oh, I'm not saying about that stuff. I'm just saying they're more.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, even with how to treat people.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just in a different way.
Right. Like, they're rougher
Yeah.
people. They came from a rougher time where, like, there was no emotion, there was no feeling.
Bottled it all up.
Right. There was no care about that.
We're still kind of in shock with how the world is constantly changing. So I mean, damn, how do you think they feel?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Because, I mean, they lived. Well, everything kind of changed when 2020 attacked, right?
Mhm.
So they went 50 years of everything just being, like, completely everyday normal life, and then now everything. So it does make sense, but it's just like we're all going through it. You know, like it's not just. And I know that I'm not so much to say that because I obviously bitch a lot about stuff, but I'm just saying, like, when it comes to COVID or anything, that when it comes to food or anything, it's just like we've all been there. And then during with this shit, we're all going through it. So you can't treat someone badly because, like, you got COVID or you had COVID or you got cancer or you got a fucking no hand, like, I'll help you.
yeah,
but
nobody
I'm
should
not
be treating anybody bad.
exactly.
No matter what.
You shouldn't be just treated bad, but really, I don't think you should be treated better.
Yeah, the moral.
Yeah, that's the
that
thing.
You're not above
Equal.
anybody.
Exactly.
Nobody's above anybody else.
That's my problem.
And also,
In a good
old
way. Like,
people
I just
should
don't like
be
how people
aware
push it on me.
that they're close to the end of their life already.
You're like, no limits.
So, like, don't piss me off because I'll finish them off early. Like,
Yeah, because we've done enough relating, so we about to get ready to throw it back into the jokes. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was like, I mean, damn.
Oh shit!
I'm
Sorry.
starting to get into like
I was starting to get into deep stuff.
Intellectuals.
Yeah. So, by the way, I was thinking, imagine, just quick thing.
Well, can I go?
Tyus.
Yes.
Oh, yes, yeah, go.
I was about to say this is perfect to go into my segue, even though it's kind of random and not, like I said, I guess it'll be like the random section, but this random thing happened at work. We've been hiring a whole bunch of new people at work or whatever, and there's this dude or whatever that was on second grill with me or whatever.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to excuse me or whatever. It's just part of the language when I have a lot to drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, no matter what's going on, he does like his nervous chuckle, and he always be like, "Hell yeah!" Like, I'm just trying to help him out because he's new or whatever, and he just gives me the hell yeah every single fucking time. So then this girl that's a manager or whatever, I'm real cool with her. Shout out Rachel. I know she ain't gonna give a fuck if I say her name on here.
Shout out Rachel.
Yeah. Shout out Rachel.
She pretty much was like, because I don't really know if I want to say that, but pretty much she was like, I can tell a crackhead whenever I see one.
Yeah.
So she pretty much blatantly asked him. That's why I love her so much, because she's just no filter, just like I am or whatever. Like, it's funny as fuck. So she asked him, and I just didn't know how to fucking take it. I come off my break, fucking blaze or whatever, and he says that he don't know. So we were talking about it today, and I was like, you don't know what my new remedy, and this is what y'all's new remedy should be for finding out if somebody's a crackhead or not. And I don't know why I thought about this, but Rachel validated that this is a song for the crackheads, and we've talked about it all the time. Can you guess what this song is that you would think that crackheads turn up to with a crack? I'm gonna give you a hint. It starts with a whistle.
I knew it. Medicate from Theory of a Deadman.
Yes, sir.
Before
just
you
ask
even,
them.
I knew
Yeah,
that's what you
you
were
knew
gonna
that's
say.
where I was going
So
with
if I
this.
walk up and I'm like,
So if you think anybody's a crackhead, just ask them if they like the song Medicate by Theory of a Deadman. I'm not saying you have to be a crackhead to like this song, because I like this song for a little bit, but I'm just saying, like...
every crackhead likes it.
I worked with a dude at the IGA who was a crackhead, and he listened to that song for 30 minutes, and I'm not lying to you.
Yeah.
30 minutes straight.
Yeah. I believe it.
He put me on to the song.
We work with two crackheads.
They were a girlfriend and boyfriend team, and they played that song for 45 minutes, and it was the worst day of my life.
I remember they'd be like, Austin, you can't whistle it during the song, and I'm like, I whistle it better than them. So,
and like I said, as much as people want to pay me out to be an asshole, I always give credit to almost anything damn near that I talk shit about. And like I said, that whistle on that song is pretty fire, but after that, fuck that shit.
Song, yes.
That fucking twang, fuck that.
Crushing candy, crushing bills.
If you like country, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not my steez.
Yeah.
Woke up through a cloud today.
Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Well, the thing is
the way
that
it
they're
goes.
not even country, so that makes it almost even worse.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's supposed to be country, and then it's like the most cheesy, like, it's dark, but the cheesiest dark.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a Brooklyn boy. I do like
I don't know what the
shit.
message that they're trying to send here is. That do you want them to like continue, or do you want them to do better? Right. But regardless, if you ain't heard the song, obviously, Medicate, Theory of a Deadman. Give it one play, and then block the song if you can possibly do that. Report the artist, and yeah.
Get rid
But
of that.
also, if you like the song, drop it in the comments below, so I can write back to you about how I feel about that.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah, tell me some more songs that you like whenever you agree that this is a good song. Also, I want to know. 'Cause there might be some songs that I ain't listen to. But don't get me wrong. I mean, there's some Theory of a Deadman songs that I do like, but that's not one of them.
We have a friend.
So that's the bit then?
Yeah.
You might be a crackhead if...
You might be a crackhead if you
We're just going to
to...
start bringing randoms off the street and go through a crackhead playlist and see how they react to it.
Oh my God, can we please do that? Can I please...
Oh, we should go downtown and just play the song and see how many people come up to us.
If I'm like, sir,
you know,
do you like Medicate by Theory of a Deadman?
Yes, I do, boy.
I kind of don't like that idea. Just off the simple fact that you said that we should play it and see who comes up to us, because I can't imagine playing that on a big ass Bluetooth speaker and having people come up to us. I would rather go up to somebody that looks like a crackhead and be like, "So how do you feel about this?"
That's
song?
what I'm talking about. You have me whistling, right? You have me whistling right there next to me. It's just right.
You wouldn't be interested to see how many people would defend it that you wouldn't expect, though? That or don't even realize like what the song's about. They're just like, oh, it's catchy.
I feel like folks would try to incriminate themselves right there on camera.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go shoot up somewhere? I got the alley next to the Capitol.
Yeah, one's like, yeah, I love the song. I just got high to it last night. Wow. And then he starts just whistling and shit. Teeth were falling out.
I watched the music video and man, I got so depressed.
Yep.
So if you listen to the song, just listen to the song.
Yeah.
Don't listen.
I'm telling you right now,
don't look at the
if
music
it'll get
video.
us views, I'll try crack
right
live
now
on camera.
I will try crack. Yeah.
To Theory of a Deadman.
That'll be the name of this episode. 1722 tries meth for the first time.
I will not be attending. I don't know who the fuck the sound guy is going to be that day. But it's not going to be me.
Shit, no, it's about to happen. It's about to happen right now.
Yeah.
And then I can date the girl on Snapchat. It all comes full
Oh,
circle.
yeah, just like...
And then I'll be on her Snapchat and we're just smoking crack together.
Oh, man. I don't think crack is the drug for me.
I know the effects. Like,
what would be the one drug that you would think, like, if everything went bad and you're like, you know what, we're about to die?
Molly.
I'm gonna try. That's not death-defying, though, is it?
It's not really death-defying, but I would do it before, since I know I'm dying. Who cares?
I'd put my face in a mountain of cocaine.
It's a thing that I wouldn't do in regular life. So.
And as long as you're not talking like, I took 30 pills of Molly or something.
Yeah.
If you were to take a couple, you're not gonna die.
Oh no,
so
see, for me, I would dunk my face in just a mound of coke. That's how I like. If they were like, all right, you guys got 2 hours left. You guys got all the drugs in the world right here. What's the one?
I'm telling you right now, you probably wouldn't like that. I ain't even done a mound of coke.
Oh no, but
a line of coke is I even hate to say it, but it's the only way to describe it. By the way, I've only done one, but allegedly.
Shout out Allegiance.
Yeah, shout out Allegiance. Proud to be an American.
But to quote the Ultimate Warrior, it's like a rush, bro.
Yeah.
And I really didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would only do it because it's been in movies.
My answer to that would be heroin. So,
really?
It feels weird to just be
You know what they say about the dragon?
Chase the dragon, hunt the dragon.
You never catch the dragon.
Oh, you never catch the dragon. That's right, yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing about it.
You can squeeze it.
As someone who's been sticking needles in them their whole entire life, that has no effect on me whatsoever.
Yeah, but this is different.
Oh, for sure.
Very different.
But I'm saying if I was like, we're talking about, he was saying like if he was going to die, he's going to do Molly. If I found out I'm going to die.
You just put Clorox in you.
I would be like, I'm probably going to try heroin because I'm on my way out.
Yeah.
And it's something that is apparently extremely intense and you're just injecting it.
Also,
so it's like, why not? Outside of me dying.
Yeah.
I'm never trying heroin, so let's put that on record now.
Yeah, I just want to say just real quick before anyone says anything, this is all complete bullshit right now.
It's not like we have this shit on tap.
Yeah, I just don't want anyone to be like, oh my god, like it's just a complete hypothetical. Okay, so get the fuck out of here.
I've never been around heroin.
I
don't want to be around it.
But just
I've seen
we don't even need to. Yeah, I'm just saying. So if you did do it, I would do a mountain of coke, right? Because most people are like, I'm just going to drink. I can't do that shit.
Right.
I would want it to be a thing. Oh, no.
Even if I knew the world was in, I couldn't force myself to just keep downing liquor like that.
I hate it. Yeah, but I would do that if you had them right now.
No. I'm saying, like, I would just keep eating it.
Oh, yeah,
to hope that in the afterlife, I'm high as fuck. So when God's looking at me and he's like, my son, and I'm like... What up? Hey, I'm just be so fucking gone.
That you would be wondering if you were dead or not, though.
No.
Oh.
Why?
That would be my thing. I would be like, okay, like if I died and I remembered that I took shrooms right before I died.
Yeah.
Then I would be like, okay, is this all a high right now, or is that really God, or am I?
You would
on
know.
Shrooms? You think so?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I don't think you would know how the brain would react. To be honest, with you dying off shrooms. To be honest, but then again, I don't know.
Has anyone ever died off shrooms?
If you
look that up,
if you look that up, if anyone's ever died off shrooms. Okay, if you take a shit ton of acid or shrooms and you die, okay, I don't give a fuck what your hallucinogenic trip is. If you see a 5,000-foot being in the sky grabbing you.
Yeah, but we don't know what God is.
I'm just saying, if that is what it is, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna believe it. You can feel it. You can feel the wind and shit.
But I assume he's not that big because we don't see him now. So in my head, if we go to heaven,
also her,
he's probably, or she, or it, whatever, is like, a normal size where you're just like looking at him.
What if you think like God or it is like minuscule, but it's so powerful?
It says that death from overdose is death from overdose of shrooms is very rare. But
makes sense.
But I mean, it can lead to uncomfortable physical and mental symptoms.
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's.
I'm not saying it's for
you go into
everybody.
a coma, seizures, psychosis. I think paranoia.
It's weird because they're legalizing shrooms now because it literally, like, they've found it clinically kills depression cells and anxiety and shit.
Right.
But if you take too much of it, then it causes you the worst type of psychosis. So it's like, damn, you really do have to find a balance when it comes to that shit.
I mean, I was ironically enough looking at a Jake Paul post that he posted for New Year's the other day on Instagram, and it was a long ass post where he was pretty much saying that he stopped smoking weed like a few days ago. And I don't really fucking know how long he's been smoking for, but I'm pretty sure there's folks that's been smoking longer than him. So I was looking at the comments or whatever. But pretty much he said that he had stopped smoking or whatever, and then he just started getting sick out of nowhere or whatever, and he pretty much threw up all fucking day or whatever. And yeah, so in the comments I forgot it was CH something. But pretty much it's like you being dependent on it even whenever you stop or whatever, to the point where like you get sick all the time off of it and shit like that. And a lot of people in the comments said like their friends had passed away or whatever off this pretty much from them just trying to stop or whatever, and their body like not getting used to reacting to that, to the where they were throwing up all the time and they were passing away because they were dehydrated, bro. That's crazy as fuck.
Good God.
I've never heard of that.
And it's crazy for me because it's like anytime I really like puke or anything like that, anytime I've been sick, I've had to go to the hospital because I was mad dehydrated. So it makes you think a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of...
I feel like everybody's different, but also like, you know, they say that we never killed anybody, but them stopping it, I feel like it's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my only thing is like, I would have to hear that confirmed by some sort of like specialist, not Jake Paul and.
Oh no, he wasn't saying that or whatever. But yeah, I did look into it, and it is like a real thing or whatever.
Okay. Gotcha.
Speaking of that,
I mean, it's not. I guess anything we could be diagnosed for. Because I mean, I really wouldn't tell a doctor that.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he fucking said, Jake Paul?
About
what he's gonna do after?
Did I say Jake? My bad. I meant Logan. My bad.
Oh, okay. Well, Jake.
But either way, yeah.
Yeah. Did you hear what he said? What he's gonna do after he retires from boxing?
No.
He said that he's going to go to the NFL and become a safety on any of the teams, and whatever team that he gets on, he's gonna have the top ratings on Monday night, so he doesn't care. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean,
I respect you for that.
I don't want to see it, but he's not wrong. It's fact.
But it's just the pretentiousness of it. Like that, the fact that I can go to the NHL. I can go to the MLB. I can go anywhere I want. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, why do you think, like...
You know who he is?
What?
A heel.
He's got money.
But that is true. But you think that mid-season, they're like, all right, Jake Paul, just come ruin the World Series for us.
Right. No, but...
That's what I'm saying. No one's going to just allow you to just... If you preseason shit, sure. But he's acting like he can just walk on the field in the uniform and just start doing the plays. And it's
he knows he'll bring eyes.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A lot of eyes to that
100%.
Motherfucker. I mean...
Yeah.
That's the worst part about it, because we could say that or whatever, and if he was to do it or whatever,
I mean,
then
we're talking about him.
You know what I'm saying? He'd
That's what I'm saying. You can shit him all you want,
he'd break a record, and then damn.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, well, what could you say after
he's
that?
a YouTuber, a rapper, a boxer, or an NFL player, then he'd be, I mean, that's a lot of shit.
I mean, I can't shit on the guy because I'm like, I mean, you created content and have pretty much taken over the world.
I can't shit on either of them because really it's a brand. And,
right.
I mean...
And I live to want to be able to do whatever the fuck I want. So.
Right, exactly. Yeah. And you can't deny the strong work ethic they have. I mean,
I just want to make it clear, though, I do not look at them as role models.
No,
fuck you guys.
I don't look up to them. But
yeah,
I can
fuck
respect,
you guys. I respect the grind, but don't think for one
and
second
as someone that loves heels,
yeah.
I'm like, it is funny that he just pisses everybody off. Like,
oh, that's true.
All he has to do is make one tweet, and the entire world is up.
He is literally a
like,
real life version of MJF,
right?
Like
so it's just
incarnate.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you realize
basically,
folks don't like you, ain't nothing better than pissing them off.
If I was in his shoes,
yeah,
right, it'd be my ultimate dream, really, to be like a heel making that much money, and like that's who wouldn't want to.
What would be the first thing that you would do? That'd be crazy. Because I would, but like that you would force it, not like, oh, you buy a car. For me, I would be like, let me be in a commercial.
Oh yeah.
They're like, what? Why do you want to be in a commercial? I'm like, let me be in the #1 commercial for the year, but I get to write it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but no, like it's all mine. I'll just give you the money, but I get the time.
Oh wait, what would I do
if like when you get like let's say you get $1 billion, right, and then there's something you can do to where you just like invest it. Like with him, he's just making fucking like, oh, I'm gonna be a boxer, and I'm gonna be this, and then that, and then this, and then that. Like,
I would make Mystery Men 2 and have a role for myself. That's how we've been through this.
This fucking guy. Oh my god! I mean, I was
you asked me, and it's
I know. I mean, let's be honest. I think we both would.
Right? Yeah.
I think we both pretty much would.
Because I'm not in any shape. Like I don't want to be getting beat up, beating people up. Like I'm too old. Like I don't give a fuck about any of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, be in a commercial. If they were like, I want to be in a movie with Steve Carell. Like you know, I'd be like wanting to live those kind of dreams.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
that's the stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like if you
now with WWE though.
Yeah.
I would be like, now if you want to, you know, like treat me like Bad Bunny or something, I'm cool with that.
Shout out Bad Bunny.
Or really, I mean, shit. I mean, Logan Paul did that too, right? So
like, he got stung by Kevin Owens.
You can put me on a segment or two.
Yeah, I'll come out for a segment and get stunned. Are you kidding me? That's the fucking dream.
Yeah.
MGK got thrown through a table. Throw me through a table. I'll do that shit. But to train for
Betty
6
White.
fucking months and all, or however long.
Didn't she get thrown through a table? Oh no, that was May Young.
May Young, yeah.
Sorry, that was not Betty White.
Rest in peace to both them.
Yeah.
Shout out, rest in peace. Shout out Betty White. Shout out May Young. There you go.
Shout out Fabulous Moolah.
No, she's kind of fucked up. I don't want to shout out her.
Outshout her. Outshout her.
Remember her Dark Side of the Ring?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, but we're talking about wrestling now, so move on.
What are we moving on to?
We can talk about that car wreck that we fucking seen the other day.
Wow, you like sad things.
Why? Is it sad? I just like shit that I've experienced. I don't think of it as sad.
No,
I just think of it
as...
as...
joking, but go ahead.
Jokes. So we were driving to work, by the way.
Yeah.
And there was this car pulling out, like literally right out of our neighborhood. And he was pulling out, and it was like a black Camry. And this white car was kind of the other way, but the black car was pulled out too far. And he had a trailer at the end of it, the white, like a painter's thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's wobbling back and forth, man. Just wobbling. And I'm like, Blake's talking to me, and I'm just doing this. Like, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. And then I see it. The trailer fucking gets off the hinge, takes off. The dude drives past, doesn't realize that it's off. And then it just takes off this dude's front fucking engine.
Damn.
The whole thing. And me and Blake hear it, and he's like, what the fuck? And Blake's like, what was that? And I explained it to him. And then I look back, and then I stopped looking, and then Blake looked, and the white van like stopped, pulled off, and was, you know, he realized what happened.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the person's all right. But I'll tell you, like, I don't mean to laugh, but fucking hell, that is not something that you see every day. And god damn, I really hope that person is good.
Y'all see the craziest shit out here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
It's really eventful out here in the weirdest ways.
We were talking about, is it the haunted road? Like haunted mansion?
I think
I fucking hate it out here.
Because right up on the same road, last week, I witnessed an accident.
Yeah.
The guy's driving, and the car goes left and is going like 20 miles an hour, and then decides to bolt it. And then a truck's coming up behind them in the left lane, and he has to go around them, and instead of them slamming on their brakes, they just keep driving, so they like T-bone the guy.
Yeah.
And he like they hit him, and he like literally the truck like basically takes flight almost, and like flips this way, and the back end like hits into the light pole. Like luckily it wasn't like the front end or whatever, and that part wasn't with as much force as the initial hit, but still it was fucking crazy.
Were the rims nice?
No, they were both shitty cars. That was the nice part. No one had to worry about
that's
anything.
Good,
so that's good. I guess I should have stopped because I witnessed it and I was right behind them. But I was like, there's enough cars. Someone else can deal with it. And it was very intense to witness. Yeah. And I don't fuck with this road or what happens because I've seen too much crazy shit now.
Let's just go down the road real quick.
Okay.
Right? Not that road. We've killed a dog.
Yeah.
We've seen people stop in midlife,
like the happening,
and then just look all forward. 35 cars in a row, just all looking forward, stopped, but nothing.
Then looking over at us,
and then looking at us while we're driving by.
I don't know why I like that movie. I love that movie.
And now we've had 2 accidents right?
Mm-hmm.
We've had the car stop on the road twice,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, my car
Fucking
stopped
hate it here.
on this road when I didn't live here
Yeah.
because Tyus' sister had to save me multiple times on
Mhm.
this road.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
like,
So many fucking times.
I don't know.
Yeah, this road ain't worth a fuck, really.
Yeah.
Maybe
Other people have decent luck, but
Yeah.
I can't say that I do out here.
Never heard anybody say good things about this road.
Mm-mm.
Whether
Oh,
it's
on this
coming out-
road, Kate's car got totaled.
Yep.
Um,
That's true. A lot of stuff has
we
happened.
lost the bottom end of our dresser or our shelf on
Mhm.
this road because it like flew off or whatever.
I got into a fight on the road.
Shit.
Remember? Me and you were doing the fucking, like, halfway. Me and you were going, like, 2 cars at the same speed. And then me and dude were just going back and forth, window by window, just throwing haymakers.
Yeah,
But,
punch for punch.
yeah, I knocked his ass out, though. Me and Blake won.
And once again, I just kept on driving like
That's
nothing
true.
happened.
Yeah. You're just blasting no
Like I
effects.
always do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not good in those type of situations. I will 100% admit that.
No, I can protect you. That's why you're not
Um,
good. You don't need to. I got you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll tell you a time that you weren't there for, and it's along those same lines, kind of.
yeah.
Is of me not knowing what to do when shit gets serious,
Mhm.
and so one time I was working at Steak and Shake, which is coming up a lot here lately for some
Yeah.
reason.
I don't know
but
what the fuck.
this girl just completely passes out, like on shakes. We're busy as fuck, and I'm like, who's making shakes back here, right? And I don't see her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go to make shakes. Well, then all of a sudden it hits me to shit, right? And I just like bolt to the bathroom. And then I come out and there's ambulances and this girl's getting carried out on a stretcher and shit.
Oh my god.
And then I find out after that she's passed out and I just walk completely over her body and run to the bathroom.
Damn.
Tyus has found out so much about us today.
It's all good though. You didn't know.
For me, I'm just
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, I didn't know, so that's different. But
I mean-
in general, for me, most of the time, I'm like, I'm just going to act like it didn't happen and just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to handle, like, situations like that. It's fucking crazy.
It is.
What do you do?
With me, in that situation?
Yeah.
Like if I'm
If
coming
you've
out?
seen a girl pass out, let's say you
Mhm.
did know.
Yeah.
Would you act on it, or would you pretend you didn't see it and just be like, someone will find it?
Oh, I'll tell you exactly how one. I will tell you exactly how that would go. So I gotta go to the bathroom, right? There's a woman passed out on the floor. I stop and I look and I kick. I'd give it 2 kicks and I would be like, hey,
Grab the mop and start pulling it.
and I'd be like, hey, Trina, are you okay? Right? And then I start having to pee, and then that's when I'm like, Trina's down, and then I'd go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you did your part.
Yeah, I did my part. I'm over it. And then I come back, if I see ambulances, and they're like, so you were the one that seen Trina down? And I was like, damn, I don't even know who this is. She just started today. What's her name? And I would act like I didn't even know her. Didn't even know what happened. And that's how it exactly treated.
Yeah.
Because I don't like getting involved with that shit.
See, the thing about me is, though, and this I told them this, is that I did not see her, and
Yeah.
I ran to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Had I seen her, the situation would not have changed under any circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Yeah.
Probably been like, hey, you probably want to see what's going on over there.
Because like halfway through, like you're gonna have to hold your ass
Yeah.
while they're talking to you. Because
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I was like crowning at that point.
yeah, that's
anyway,
what I'm saying.
so,
You
like,
gotta get it out.
Right.
Like, fuck out of here.
I mean, like if I didn't and then I seen it, I would have at least went and got somebody, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't have got involved because I'd be like, I mean, what am I gonna do for you?
Yeah.
I can call an ambulance, sure.
Yeah, and then
I'll
after
handle
that, what I mean,
Yeah.
it's out of everyone else's hands.
And then I also think you're not supposed to like touch a body or whatever because you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, I
some
wouldn't
rule
deal with
with
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, by the way, just one last thing, because I'm sure we'll be ending.
What I should have done is grabbed her by the feet and dragged her out of the way, and then got to making shakes so we could run the business again.
Yeah, true.
Missed
And then take
opportunity.
her finger, get it the fingerprint, and then you get free shakes.
That's how you're supposed to answer the questionnaires on your interviews.
Yes, see?
Those are the type of question that they need to know because you learn a lot from a person if they ask those type of questions.
You know what the stupidest fucking question I've ever fucking had
Hmm.
in an interview? Five Guys. You know what she asked me?
What?
So, if you were a penguin with a briefcase, okay, and you had a trench coat on, and they walked in here, how would you react? That's literally what that fucking
compliment
dickhead,
the penguin
right?
on his trench coat and then ask him what you could get for him.
Look at this guy. See? Professionalism up the ass. Nah, that is
You
not
know
what
what I'm
I
saying?
said.
That's how you know I fucking managed.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't fucking do that.
That is not what I said. What I said was, she was, while she's just staring at me, I was like, well, to be quite honest with you, I would probably just stare at them and be like, cut the act.
I just imagine you, like, it's actually a penguin, and you just, like, escalated to crazy anger because you're telling him to leave, and they're not understanding you because they're a penguin.
Oh, yeah, I would be dying.
You're not even in the right temperature.
Yeah. Like, he'd be like, me. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. It's 80 degrees. You're not even supposed to be here. Go to the fucking Arctic. Yeah, like, I would be losing it. But, yeah, that's exactly what I told her. I was like, I would look at them, and if they didn't say anything, I would just keep staring, and then I'd, like, cut the act. What do you want?
And somehow you still got the job.
I got the job, and she was like, oh, that's not how people typically answer that. And I was like, I'm sure. And I'm just, because I was pissed. Like, I was like, I got fucking fired from Caesars and all that. Like, I was just angry at the world, right? I had no money and shit. So I was like, I'm at rock bottom. You're going to get just pure honesty here. Like, I'm sorry, but I got nothing else. I'm just throwing shit. And so, like, everything was just pure honesty. I still got the job. And then, like I said, I promised her. She said, can you at least stay for 2 weeks? And then 4 days later, you got me the job at Freddy's. And I called her and I was like, hey, so remember that shift tomorrow? Yeah, I won't be in there. And then I just hung up. She didn't even have time to say nothing. I remember because you were like, you want to go out for a cigarette? Yeah, give me a minute real quick. Okay, yeah, I won't be there tomorrow. And I just, Blake, can I get that cigarette?
That's funny as hell.
But yeah, I don't, it feels like, I don't know how long we've been going.
An hour and 16.
Oh.
Well, real quick, I was just going to say that I'm also the only person I know that's ever quit a job, but did all of their side work and set everybody up in anger before
he
they
did
left.
all the prep before he quit.
Like, this is literally how it happened. I was working at Steak and Shake, and the day that I quit there, I was like, fuck this place, I'm leaving. And I'm like cussing everybody out while I'm packaging up everything. I'm slicing up lettuce. And then finally, Chris Leverins walks over
Shout
to me.
out, Chris.
And he's like, why are you doing this? You're quitting. And like, it never even hit me. Like, yeah, why the fuck am I doing this?
He came home and told me, and I busted out
You
laughing.
motherfuckers ain't gonna have a bad thing to say about me.
Filling up the ketchup bottles. You better be thankful I'm even doing this shit. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. That's what I'm telling you right now. You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate to do this when I'm fucking gone, man. Like, you're just doing all
You wouldn't
that.
have had the time to do this.
They're gonna regret. They're gonna regret that shit. Yeah, that's you. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. See, that just means that we're not made to work day jobs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just not wired for it. I've been doing it for too long. I'm like, I want to work in a totally different way. I don't want to be working for someone else. Like, I want to do what I want to enjoy what I'm doing.
Yeah, I want to be like, they're like, hey, do you want to be in the new Star Wars movie? They call me. They don't call, John, and then I gotta go do dishes, and then to try to get the part for it. No, I just call me, or they just call me, and then I just go in there and I just kill it.
Although I guess
the
to
new
be
Luke
fair,
Skywalker.
you still have a manager, an agent, shit like that.
No,
but either way,
not everybody.
It's based off of what you love to do, though. So
Yeah, if I gotta be up at 5 a.m. to do a scene or some shit, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, I'd much rather do that than turn on a fryer.
Yeah.
I got a whole day ahead of me, and it's not.
It's a way more meaningful job. There's no.
And you're making quadrillion more,
right?
So, I mean, that's what we all hope in life. If that's the sentiment of this episode,
and we will get there,
and we can't stop.
And you will help us get there
exactly
by sharing and liking the 1722 podcast. Follow us on or subscribe to us on the YouTube channel. After the Party Twitch, we now all game on there as well. You'll catch the 1722 crew there. Any other plugs?
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Yep.
Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify.
Yes, please rate us on all of the platforms that you can. And like I said,
please give a thumbs up on the video.
If you listen,
comment below.
whatever you listen to, contribute in some way if you haven't already.
Yes, please contribute by sharing it or at least telling people about it. Because like I've said, that's legitimately, I know it sounds like I'm a fucking weeping ass dog, but like that's really the only way podcasts get anywhere nowadays is by word of mouth. So if
you enjoy the show,
share it with
people that you think will also enjoy it.
The personal interaction's cool, but the media interaction is also needed.
Right.
Yeah. So thank you all.
Yeah, we appreciate all the people that tell us personally that they love it. It's great. Don't get me wrong. But if you're commenting on the video, then when random people come across it, it will entice them to watch it because they see that other people are enjoying it.
Yeah.
So, help a brother out. That's all I'm saying.
So comment on the social media stuff, please, and the YouTube and all that from now on. Huh? And remember. Okay, only he can do it. Don't take shit from nobody.